Do you have stained glass that is starting to show evidence of age? In this video, I'm going to show you the products and method I use to bring my stained glass back to new.
Hi, I'm Cassie Ray. I'm a stained glass artist and blogger, and this is my studio. On this channel, I share some of my art, which at this point is all stained glass, random stained glass facts and information, and a little bit of my life. So welcome, and thank you for joining me. Let's get into today's video. This is a garden stake of mine. I sell these, but this one I had made for myself, and I've had it in my garden. So this, because it's been outside and exposed to the elements, has gotten dirty and grimy, and some buildup and some oxidation a lot faster than what you would see a stained glass piece get if it's indoors in a protected area, not exposed to the elements. But regardless if it's indoors or outdoors, your stained glass art of any kind, hanging piece, sun catchers, large panels, candle holders, tabletop art, or like these garden stakes, anything that is created with stained glass materials, anything that is stained glass, at some point you will start to see this. If it's outside, it may be a few months. If it's indoors, it may be a few years. But regardless, stained glass will need some cleaning and upkeep. So in this video, I'm going to cover what products to use and the best ways to clean and maintain your stained glass art. Okay, starting off with a product that you may already have in your home, which is Pledge Enhancing Polish. First off, I'd just like to say that your instinct might be to clean this with alcohol or chemical that is maybe more potent and strong and able to get off stuff like this, but that's not true. What you want is something that's conditioning as well as cleansing, and that's because this metal gets dried out, and over time, especially if you have a full lead panel where you have lead came here, so like you would have this really kind of soft came. This is solder, but on panels where you have the came all throughout, that came gets really dry and brittle over time. So what you want to look for in any of your cleaners for your stained glass pieces is stuff that conditions as well as cleans. And this is something, I'm just covering this first because you might already have it, and you can use this to clean it. It's not my favorite. I got it to try it, but it's not my favorite for stained glass, but it is an option. Another option, and I think the best option, is the original beeswax, and you can get these on Amazon. I'll put a link below. I think they come in a pack of 3 or 4, and it's a lot more cost effective when you purchase it that way. And I also have started using this in my house. It covers so many different types of surfaces that I've been able to take away some of the other cleaners and replace it with this, which is nice. But I'm just going to show you, well, here, I'll cover all of them, and then I am going to clean it with this one, but I'm going to cover all of the products first, and then we'll get on with how I would clean it. The next one is Howard's Feed and Wax, and this is more of a conditioner than it is a cleaner, and this is something that you can use, like I said, when it's starting to get really dry and brittle. This is a great product to go over it with to condition the metals once it's already clean. And I'll show you how that's applied. Another thing, and this is more, stained glass artists would have this in their arsenal of products, but if you wanted to, if you had a piece for a long time, typically when you get a piece, especially if it's soldered like this, so if it's Tiffany style, then this will be polished and it will have, see how it has that shine? That's because I polished it after I was done applying my patina. But over time, this shine can dull, and you can, if you wanted to, shop for on a stained glass supply store, or Amazon has some of these too, and actually get you a polish, and polish it, repolish it. This is an option. This isn't something that you have to have. And actually, I would say that if you've had your stained glass piece for a really long time and it's starting to get dull, that's when I would use this. It's not necessarily something you need for like general maintenance though. Okay, So I'm going to start. I'm just going to lay this down. And these are my shop rags, so they're kind of funky, but that's why they're shop rags. And first, I'm going to clean with the original beeswax. Just going to spray it really good on there. You can also probably just spray your rag, but I like to really douse it. Kind of use your fingertip to get, all in the crevices. And this is going to be the same if you have, like I said before, a hanging panel, that's in your window, any stained glass art that you have. I know this is just a little stained glass stake, but the cleaning method is going to be the same. You do just, be careful. I'm able to kind of handle this one a little bit rougher because it is so small. So if you do have a bigger panel, just, treat it with care when you're cleaning. Make sure that you're not pressing down too hard in areas where the glass might break. I'm going to come down here too. See on the stake, we have some corrosion. You can still feel just to get this smooth, to get that corrosion off, I'm going to use a little bit of this. And then you might start to see some of your copper poke through, which is fine. I just want to get the buildup of corrosion off so that it doesn't come back so fast. I am not pressing down hard with this at all. I don't want to take the patina off. That's not my goal. I'm just kind of barely... Oh, I think I just breathed some in. I'm just ever so slightly kind of going along the edges of this. The name of the game here is, this action, not so much the pressure. You just need the quick back and forth movement. Okay. And I'm just going to do that around the lead came on the outside. It looks so much better already. Here's the brand new one. These are also two different types of glass. The white glass is different. So just look at the solder and the edges. It's looking good. I am going to go just to keep this piece conditioned, especially since it's out in the elements, because I'm going to put it out back in my garden. I'm going to go and apply. You really just need a little bit. This stuff goes a long way. And condition this cam. This also kind of does like puts a protective barrier. So, all this gunk and grime and stuff takes longer for it to get to the middle. I'm using just the tiniest bit. Obviously, you probably need a little bit more if you have a really big piece, but you don't have to use a whole lot in one spot. This stuff really does go a really long way. Okay, and that's it. Now it is like new. The new piece on the new piece. And that's it. That is all you need to clean your stained glass. And that's if it's whether it's Tiffany style stained glass with a solder that goes throughout the inside, or all lead came. These products and that method that I just showed will work great. And really quick, the steel wool that I used is the 000 steel wool. You want to stay with this fine of a wool so that you don't scratch your glass. And like I said, you only need to do this ever so slightly around the edges. You really don't even have to use this. I just did it just to kind of buff it and get that off. You could go in and clean with your rag really well and then condition, and I think it would be just fine. This isn't necessary. If you do use this, don't be too harsh on it. But there you have it. These are my recommended products. This is my recommended method for cleaning your stained glass art so that it can last forever. Thank you so much for watching, and if you have any questions, comment them below. Bye! Please consider subscribing, as I will be putting out stained glass content every week. Okay, thank you. Bye!